Great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. I checked in with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will have the football first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Got his man on the right. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Slings it downfield. Got a man, it's Burks. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Out of the gun to give to the back. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Fielded in the end zone, it's Glass. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Keeps it himself. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Nowaski. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years, the big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Shanta clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Catch in the middle. It's Glass. And tackled there by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Bringing the heat. He's got him. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Plows through the defense. And they will score! Touchdown, Coastal! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
He'll try the left side, fighting off the defender. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. There he goes. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
Break. Here we go. Ready? 22. Go.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets a block. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw. It's Kelly. This one's complete. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Wants to throw it again. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Demon Deacons have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
He'll throw it. They're working that left side. And they get him out of bounds, but not before a sizable pickup on that one. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. The sure hands, it's Hart. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Demon Deacons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Demon Deacons will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. They've got a little time to work with to try to add to this lead. Scanning the field, it's Kelly. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Chanticleers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the Navy Midshipmen. And it's the Flames looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game on the surf turf. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
The Chanticleers will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Here's the pressure. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Running inside, it's Nowaski. And the defense drags him down.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
Fires to the middle. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throw...
Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Chanticleers are flying down the field. Slithers into space. He is in! Touchdown, Chanticleers! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the returner will be brought down. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find her. Turning it on! Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He'll try it again.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. Cradles it at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown. Caught, and he's got room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Coastal! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll try to add another to their lead. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it out. It's McGarry. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barry. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Ready, go!
From the gun, running back on the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Switch it!
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Wide 18, wide 80, go!
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Ready, go, go!
Caught over the middle. It's Sexton.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Ready, go!
Off play action. Going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Final game of the regular season, just waiting on this clock to run out. Let's check out the top 12 scoreboard right now. All of these teams fighting for playoff spots, and this is what you want to do when you're in the hunt. Finish a game like these guys have done. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Down, ready! Red 80, red 80.
Motion from the wideout.
Go, go!
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Nowaski.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll go right back to the run, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Picks up the first down. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Ready, go!
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And they got him. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now on the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On the run, it's Nowaski. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. He makes a catch. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Sexton. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports